What's going on today, boys and girls? I just got back. I went to meet my buddy Dave Still. He brought me a special Christmas present. Check this out. That, my friends, is an Escalera. Come on. That may be a game changer for moving pinball machines up and down my basement. First of all, shout out to Dino, who hooked me up with his friend. I think his friend's name is Rob, who refurbishes these Escaleras. Apparently there's like 800 bucks worth of parts. Almost everything is new except for the frame, basically. And it was a very fair price. So he asked if I was interested, and I said, yes, here's the money right now. Let me know when it is ready. Dave went to visit Dino recently, I think to grab some Pin2 DMD displays, because Dino's your guy. And while there, grabbed my Escalera for me and just dropped it off. So thanks, Dave, pinballrom.com, for the special Santa Christmas delivery action. So I am going to have to give this guy a test run, learn how to use it. Once before I had a PowerMate LE-1, which is another stair climbing hand cart, but it was just too wide like height wise, you know, the depth, I guess you could say, was too great. And Jay and I tried to move, what was it, Lethal Weapon 3 up the stairs, and we kind of got stuck and we slipped back a step. It was a complete nightmare. We were sweating our asses off, and it was much more difficult than actually just using a regular cart. So that was an epic fail. Just was too tall for the height of my stairwell. Hopefully this is a very narrow profile, will fit and make life a lot easier. Are you wondering if you're gonna see less of Jay the neighbor? No, I'll probably be relying on him just as much. Especially for the first 20 machines, I'll need him to be at the bottom, just making sure I figure this thing out. One day I'll be able to probably pull it off on my own, but I need lots of practice first, lots of testing. When we get this thing home, we'll kind of have a look at it, and maybe I'll do a dry run up the stairs with no load, just to get a feel for how the thing works, and go from there. But yeah, so Escalera, possible pinball moving game changer. Oh yeah. Alright, well, I got the Escalera in the house. I used it to go up a couple of my steps at the front. Friggin' love this thing already. So next test is to go down the stairs with no load, and then we'll take a closer look at it. Alright, see how this goes. All right, so I feel like it's going to be a bit of a learning curve because, well, my stairs aren't in the greatest condition, so they're very rounded. I don't like if the little rollers are resting right here and here. It's basically on almost a 45-degree angle, and I felt like I kind of slipped down a couple steps too, like I missed a couple. So there's that. And I can see what they're talking about the weight distribution, how it changes once you're on the rollers and once you're off the rollers. So definitely going to be a learning curve. But hopefully I'll be able to figure it out. Let's get this thing out in the open, take a closer look. Yeah, so aside from having rounded nosings on my stairs from being walked up and down for over 100 years, I mean, replacing stair treads is not easy. You'd kind of have to replace the whole stairs, like, you know, you can't just do the steps because how are you gonna get access to that side? So A, replace the entire staircase to make for stability, or B, see if this will work without having to do that. I mean, just a matter of kind of figuring it out, probably. If I go up and down enough times, I might be able to figure it out without having to live on the friggin' edge, because I don't know if you've seen, but those rollers were very close to the edge of the stairs, and when you add 300 pounds, I can imagine it's slipping. So I believe we have a new battery. Looks pretty nice and tidy. I did notice when I was upstairs, check this out. We've got a couple straps. It's pretty friggin' sweet. I wasn't sure if that was an add-on or part of the equation, but it's basically kind of like seatbelt style. Voila. So at least you can add 2 straps, and you know, if I have a spotter at the bottom and anything goes wrong, can definitely recover without any tragedies. But I think these rollers are new, possibly. Maybe the change, I'm not really sure exactly what's new and what's not, but definitely looks good and feels good. I don't know if the height's going to be an issue. What does it say here? Like the height of my stairwell. Okay, upstairs, roll hand truck firmly against edge of step. Hold this position, make certain both black rubber belts are against the step. I guess I'll read that all later, but there's the instructions. So that'll be good. I have watched a couple videos here and there too. Probably want to keep this thing on a trickle charge, I guess, like I did for my PowerMate. This ledge here with all this rubber here looks like it's gonna do the job. Yeah, so I guess it's just gonna be a matter of getting used to it and figuring out the best way to do things. Just not loving that my stair nosings are so rounded. But this is the new toy. Escalera. Don't know which model it is. Probably can find that somewhere. I think it's about 100 pounds. And I believe my PowerMate was maybe 150 or something. And once you add another 300 pounds to another 150 pounds, my stairs were kind of like bowing just a little bit as well. So this will help with the overall weight as well. So there it is, Escalera. I am very, very green, so I got some learning to be doing. Escalera.com, and yeah, maybe there's my model number 2 somewhere etched somewhere. But yeah, I'm excited to have it. I'll be more excited once I figure it out and learn that I can actually use it. So yeah, that's the toy of the day. Talk to you later.